Hi everybody, welcome back to Scam Models with Mike, and today we've got the Lamborghini Revuelto. I think that's how it's pronounced. Now before we start the video, I just want to explain something. Now you may have noticed on the channel you've not seen the John Wick's build for quite a while. Now I don't know whether I'm going to be able to continue that build because that build is facing a few problems at the moment. So as you can see, I paid for that on the 7th of the 1st, 2026. They have got stock problems with issue number 4. It's now March and I still haven't received it. As you can see, I got charged £12.99 for issue 5 and issue 3 and 5. And I was under the impression that they would send 3 and 5 out and then send 4 later, because as you can see here it says some items planned for this shipment are currently unavailable and will be shipped as soon as possible. They have not been charged and will be billed upon shipment. Now I was under the impression that they would have sent 3 and 5 and then, you know, when 4 comes back in, then they'll charge me for it. So I don't know what's going on with that at the moment. All I keep getting told is they're going to provide an update as soon as possible. Which is really why I've took this build on, because John Wick's has completely come to a halt at the moment. Kind of annoyed with Fan Home because it feels like it's going the same way as Egamos, and I feel like I shouldn't have been charged that money if they didn't have it in stock, because as you can see I paid on the 7th of January. The 7th of the 1st is because the American in American they swap it back the other way with the 1 and 7. But yeah, so for all the people that say, oh, I build issues 1 and 2 and then nothing, it's not me, it's, you know, stock issues and stuff. So as of yet I don't know what's going to happen with John Wick. So I can really see that being refunded and them saying, you know, we can't get the stock for it. So just wanted to explain that's why there's no John Wicks at the moment. So we're going to do this on the channel instead, because I do appreciate the channel's been a bit like hit and miss with content at the moment. So let's start off with this. But yeah, as soon as I've got an update, then we can go from there with John Wicks. But that's why there's no John Wicks at the moment. So this is the Lamborghini Revuelto, and as you can see, just the pages are very, very lovely indeed. And this is the technical data sheet, so it goes into all like the technical stuff. As you can see, that's quite lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, that does look nice. So, and then we got a bit about the Lamborghini 350 GT Superleggera, and then obviously this is the Lamborghini Museum, and then obviously the hood and the headlights here. So this is what we're going to be doing in this. Now there is a slight change, because you know in some of the posters we do get a free gift with this, which I'll show you now. Now you know how some of the posters come in that lovely presentation pack like the Batman? Well, for some reason the Revuelto doesn't do that. They put them in these cellophane slot things, so you won't get a personalised presentation folder for some reason, unless they run out. Maybe they run out and that's why I've got cellophane. But this is our first poster. What a beautiful one it is with the number plate there, absolutely fabulous. And then we've got the next one, oh, upside down, which is this one here, which is fabulous again, really nice one. I really like the headlights. It's quite unusual to see like a sort of slit sort of thing. You're so used to them being like beams of light. But and then last but not least is that one. I think the first poster is my favourite, but that's our free gift with this one. Sometimes the free gifts, the posters can be like in the next shipment or the first shipment. The other thing we get is if you pay by PayPal, you will get this exclusive sports bag. That's if you upgrade your payment method to PayPal. And as you can see, you'll get a PayPal there. Absolutely brilliant. And then obviously you get your just the same old welcome letter, again welcoming you to the collection. And you can manage your account with Fan Home, purchases, check your statuses, check your upcoming shipments, that sort of thing, as you can see. And then we also get this little one that gives you a big blowed up sort of poster. I'll probably put that at the end of the video because I can't fit it on here, but it's going to be a 1/8 scale, as you can see. And then obviously travel through the history of the Lamborghini Revuelto, where visionary engineering meets passion without compromise. And then obviously in the next bit, this is where we get the free gifts. So these are the free gifts, which very nicely done, because they've got a notebook in this one. It's always nice to see different gifts because it can be quite the same gifts all the time. You do get yourself an official Lamborghini keychain, and obviously if you upgrade with PayPal you can get a bag, or if you upgrade to premium you get yourself a little display case, and the dimensions of that is just there. Okay, and then obviously this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have opening doors. You've got your length at 24.4 centimeters, inches, 66 centimeters, the width being 9.8 inches, 25 centimeters, and the height 5.9 inches with 15 centimeters, 24.4 inches, 62 centimeters, scale 1/8. And then obviously you've got your things like the V12 engine and drive system, headlights, tail lights and stop lights, and all your different aspects of that as well. And I will put the poster at the end of the assembly. Right, so we have got issue 2 as well, but that will be coming up next time. I will show you a little preview of that. So this is issue number 2, and that comes with fenders and headlights. So as you can see, it will look like that, and that's what issue 2 will be. So I'm going to do probably issue 2 next Monday, because I want to space this out a bit, because obviously we don't know what's happening with John Wicks at the moment. So yeah, right, let me get me parts and get this sorted out. So these are the parts, as you can see, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So we'll lift that off, and then as you can see, it's so nice, I don't really want to pick it up. We're going to get ourselves one of these, which is 1F, and you do get another one of them. As you can see, 1F is going to be your left front headlight body. Okay, we also get ourselves this lens, as you can see, and then we get ourselves what looks like probably where the LEDs go, maybe. And of course your lovely screwdriver. This looks a bigger screwdriver compared to the other ones. Some of them can be quite small, but we'll pop that over to one side. We won't be using the hood, I don't think, but I will show you that quickly now. As you can see, this is the hood of it, so it gives you an idea of how big it's going to be. It's quite nice to work on like a triangular sort of shape one, because quite often you'll just get square ones, and yeah, this is quite a lovely piece, this one. Wow. So different mechanism here to that part. So we'll put that back, righty ho. So what we're going to do is you've got the left and then obviously the right, and what we're going to do is I want to make sure that this is, doesn't really specify whether it's left, because it says, as you can see up here, it doesn't really say left. Oh yeah, corresponding left front headlight. I always do that. So as you can see on the inside, you've got a little L printed there, and we're going to pop this little bit here. Just check and see if that's marked L. Can't see that being marked with an L. We've got 2 holes here. You can pretty much see we're going to put them into this bit. So you've got a bigger bit. As you can see, that's slightly bigger than that part, and that's going to feed into there like so. That looks like it might be a push fit. As you can see, looking around the back there, that's what it's going to look like. So it then basically wants us to do, this is going to be a really quick issue, because this is literally it. We don't actually put the headlights in, but that sounds it. So that is, could have been a bit more to do, I think, in that issue. So this one doesn't, yeah, it has R there, and basically we just pop that into there. That's going to slot into there like so, and there we go. So we've got the 2 headlights here, or the mounts for them, and then what will happen is this will go over a later date something. I should imagine, let's have a look here. So does that go somewhere like that? You can see like the contour of how it might look, but there's like a gap at the bottom, so maybe it goes something like that. But yeah, I'm really sorry guys, that's a really quick issue. But yeah, we won't be doing issue 2 until probably next Monday now, because that's basically all it wants us to do. Look, I really thought that'd be a bit more to do. Wow, that's like, what, a 2-minute job? But yeah, if you do want to get this for yourself, it is available through FanHome. Remember that D'Agostini, the portal for that has moved into FanHome, so any D'Agostini, if you're still with the D'Agostini side, you log in at FanHome and there's a banner up the top that will take you to D'Agostini, because they're gradually moving it all over to FanHome. But that's issue number 1. So yeah, as I say, as soon as I know what's happening with John Wick's, I'll let you know. But as of yet, I've been waiting 3 months, and I'm thinking it's probably not going to come back in stock, because it's took nearly 2 months as it is. So for it to get to 3 months and still nothing, I think that's not a good sign that it's going to come back. So as of yet, I can't really say for sure what's happening with John Wick's, because once again, as I say, I paid for that on the 7th and still haven't got it. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you haven't done so already, tap that notification bell and you can be notified as and when a video pops up next on the channel. Until then, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you for issue 2 coming up next Monday. Bye bye for now. And this, guys, is the poster. Absolutely massive. Nice size poster, that one. Of the Lamborghini Revuelto. So yeah.